Hey everybody, welcome to 2020 here at MPQ Mastery. I'm very excited for the new year and for bringing you guys new content. Today I want to talk about how far we've come in general, give you guys some numbers, and tell you about some of the stuff I have planned. So let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome back to MPQ Mastery, where we teach you to destroy more gems. I'm your host, Aloy, and honestly, 2019 was a pretty fantastic year. For me personally, and also just, for the channel. The interesting thing about me starting this channel is I did start it in 2018. It was a little bit late in the year, and I kind of put out a handful of videos and was like, cool, I did my job. And I was kind of excited. I was getting some momentum and I was getting some response. And then something happened at the beginning of 2019 where I kind of shut down and I didn't post anything for a while. Some of that had to do with negative critiques and some of the bad parts of the gaming culture that, of course, has found its way to MPQ as well. But once I was done with that, I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing forward. And as soon as I did, you all responded amazingly. So just to let you know, as I am recording this video, we're at 1,796 subs. That is a whole lot, especially considering that in the year 2019, we picked up 1,500 of you. So that is not insubstantial, here is what I'm talking about. Not only that, we got almost 90,000 views, and 5,432 watch hours, which is an important metric here on YouTube. They watch for watch hours. Like when you start the video, do you watch it all the way through or do you turn it off, 2 seconds into it? And all of that has led us to being in a really good position here on the channel where not only do I kind of have the freedom to kind of play around and do different things, I make custom characters or I talk about different strategies. I try to explain some things for beginners and then other things for people who might already be in the game. But also in 2019, we were able to hit some of the thresholds for monetization. So now you'll see ads on the videos, not too much, hopefully. I'm trying to scale that. I don't do it too much. But also we have channel memberships, which you'll see the join button below us. So you can check that out as well. And that helps support the channel. And what all of this means is the more people that we have behind us and supporting us and pushing for us to succeed, the more success we'll have and the more time that we can then devote to the channel. So at this point going forward, I'm going to be shooting for a video a week. And I have a nice slew of different things. I'm going to continue doing profiles, continue doing teams. I have a few teams that are so good that I've been working on. Continuing discussions, continuing my custom character design that I like to do. Some of you do know that I'm working on my own match 3 game, so a lot of my creative juices are being poured over there. But you know what? It's hard to resist sometimes. You're just like, you know what? Oh my gosh. This would make a perfect thing for X character. And I do, like I said, I have a few lined up that I'm gonna definitely do. But I also wanna know what you guys want out of this channel. Because I do this channel for myself and to kind of express my love for Marvel Puzzle Quest because it's such an amazing game. But what type of things are you guys looking for? Are you looking for more profiles breaking down characters and telling you where you can use these characters that maybe you don't get a lot of use of? Are you looking to stretch your creative muscles and talk about how they could make this character, which might be your favorite character? Let me know about all of that down in the comments. And one thing that I want to do now is I want to talk about what my top 5 videos were for 2019, kind of give you my thoughts on them, and we can maybe figure out why these might be the top 5. Coming in at number 5, it's kind of funny, honestly, because it's from July. It was my very first video where I did a live stream of me opening a bunch of tokens, which I am still surprised that people like that sort of thing. I do it from time to time. It's not necessarily my bread and butter. If you're really interested in those, go check out Ricochet's videos. He does that almost several times a week, and he's really good at it. So really, in that vein, I try to follow in his footsteps because he kind of mastered that whole live streaming thing. I do it from time to time though, because it is entertaining and it's fun for you guys guys to experience all of that with me as I go through it. My number 4 video of 2019 was my MPQ team number 3 with Quicksilver, Iron Fist, and Magneto, which I was kind of surprised that that one ended up in the top 5. I thought for sure it was going to be my Jessica Jones, Hulk, and America Chavez one, or possibly the one with Domino, Nightcrawler, and Gamora. I think those two got a lot of hits, but in 2019, yeah, number 4 is my team number 3, which was, I think, my favorite team that I put out there. The reason that I think that that is because it's a team comprised entirely of 3-star characters, which tells me that I need to start working on teams that encompass more 2- and 3-star characters and not so many 4-star characters. I'm gonna work in some more of that and see what we can come up with going into 2020. I wanna try and accommodate as much of the player base as possible. And just know that if I make a team that uses a 3-star character, you don't need to come into the comments and tell me that, hey, you could replace that 3-star character with this 5-star character and the team would be way better. Yes, we all know 5-star characters are usually better than 3-star characters. The number 3 video from 2019 was my beginner's guide to champions. And you know what? I was really happy that that one ended up so high because I was afraid that it was just gonna be just like the teams. It was gonna be the top 5 because that's what a lot of you all have told me in the past, that like, this is the thing that we like. But the video about champions, that was such a fun video to do. I really enjoyed breaking down everything for you all and really giving you guys a comprehensive look at what it means to champion a character and should you sell them and all of that stuff. So that was actually a lot of fun. And seeing it at number 3 makes me more confident in breaking down certain aspects of the game in more detail to really let you guys know, like, you know, what's going on with the game and how do you play it. All right, my number 2 video of 2019 is the top 10 annoying opponents that you have to take out first. Now, it's funny because that actually was one of the videos that I made in 2018, nearer to the beginning of me making these videos. So you can watch it and it's not as good a quality of video and whatever, but those choices are solid and it still gets so many views because people will jump on there and they'll watch it and they'll be like, hey, Kitty Pryde is really annoying. Why isn't she on the list? And I'm like, well, because she wasn't out at the time. And I'm actually considering making a 2020 version of that to kind of continue maybe 10 more super annoying characters that you need to take out. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something like that. But that video had almost 5,000 views in 2019. That's not counting the number of views that it had before, which were also quite a bit. So, I mean, that video is sitting kind of pretty. It's one of my favorite videos. It's a lot of fun to watch and discuss why these characters are super annoying to fight. But of course, you love using their abilities against whoever you're fighting, but you hate to fight against them. And my number 1 video from 2019 was the 6 important tips for beginners. And that again also was one of my very first videos I made in 2018, and that has extended into 2019. And remember that I said that the number 2 video had almost 5,000 views. Well, the number 1 video had over 11,000 views in 2019. So people are digging on the 6 beginner tips for the game, which tells me you guys are looking for more tips and tricks. So let me know about that down in the comments. What type of tips and tricks are you exactly looking for? And again, it's so amazing to have one of my very first videos be the number 1 video. That means that the initial idea that I had going in, making this channel, making it a reality, you know, coming up with the name MPQ Mastery was one of those things. It's like, it's very catchy, but also brings in a lot of expectations that I'm hoping that I'm living up to. With having a video with that many views and it's over a year old already, that tells me that I'm living up to it, at least to an extent. So you know what, another comment that I would love to hear would be, what was your favorite video from 2019 that I did release? Because that'll also tell me quite a bit about what you personally like, whether or not we're paying attention to any of the view counts and numbers and whatnot. Quick reminder, we did just launch memberships down below. Hit the join button and you can help support the channel. It'll allow me to devote more time to the channel and deliver even more excellence to you guys. Otherwise, I really just want to give a huge shout out and thanks to everybody who has come and watched my videos. And you can come and you can critique the videos, but have good discussions. You can come and you can tell me that you love the strategies that I came out with and that you like the teams. I just want to thank everybody who came and engaged with me, because this is a huge part of my life now that I love coming and talking about Marvel Puzzle Quest. It is such a good game. It keeps getting better, and I can't wait to delve more into this game with all of you. So with all of that said, thanks for coming to MPQ Mastery. Go destroy some gems.